Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be tackling the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty Week 2. So if you guys are interested in hearing me break down all the deals and steals, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I love new makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes, and then my second favorite is definitely blush. So if you like to see all things eyeshadow, this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so I kind of filmed this look. I didn't really film this look. This is my second look with the Unearthly Cosmetics and Chippa Gray palette collaboration. I actually did film my makeup for this video, and then I cried. I cried like a little baby, and I cried my mascara off, and I cried my foundation off. And so I was like, let me just film another look. So I'm actually wearing this palette, and I just played with the blues and this metallic shade called 0407. I think that's a date, but let me tell you, this palette is so much fun. I feel like such a nutter butter for talking about this so late in the game, but better late than never. I've been trying to make my way slowly through my basket of shame. I basically have a white basket in my makeup room of all these palettes that I've bought that I haven't used on my channel, and whenever I get a break, when there's a little lull in the makeup launches, I dip into my basket and pick something out. So you'll get to see this palette in action in Testing New Makeup episode 13, which will be posted after this video. But yeah, this is the second look. So if you want to see the first look, it's already up on my Instagram, and then I just posted this one too because I was like, it's Friday night, I'm not doing anything, so let me just redo my makeup and film this video that I'm going to post tomorrow, which you're seeing today. This is past Karen saying hi to future Karen. Anyway, that was a little more information than anybody cared to have, but let's go ahead and look at the Ulta 21 days. So I've been wanting to break it down week by week because I've covered the sale in the past. Sometimes it's super boring and like it's all the same trashy products over and over again. I feel like this year they did amp it up a little bit. There are some first time products that are actually catching my attention and we should talk about. And the other thing too is there's so many deals. It's 3 weeks of sales. When you start talking about every single thing that's on sale, I feel like the videos get long, I get out of breath. So I figured I'd do it weekly, and so far you guys have been giving me some positive feedback. So I'm happy I decided to break it down week by week, but I didn't plan as well as I usually do, so I'm filming this today before I need to post it. And it's kind of working out okay because I did actually place my first Ulta order because of the steal today. So obviously you're going to get to hear about this now back in time because obviously you missed this if you didn't watch my video. But I did pick up the Clarins face serum because I've heard good things about it, and I think it's a first time steal. So instead of paying $90, I paid $45, and I'm kind of curious to see if it's any good because people out here are making it sound like it's going to age me backwards. So I'm a little bit curious, and then I finally broke down and I bought the stupid Too Faced palette. I bought the Italian Spritz because, again, there was a lull in the makeup launches, and I was like, oh, you're looking kind of good over there, girl. You know, I had one of those moments, so I did end up buying it. I know I'm going to regret it because it's so old. Nobody's going to watch my video, but it's fine. I just wanted to own it. So there's that on that. And now let's get into the sales. So on Sunday, they're going to have one of my favorite foundations half off. I don't ever really see the Estee Lauder Double Wear be 50% off, but I'm guessing it used to be such a hyped foundation. I feel like maybe they're trying to bring some hype back, if I'm guessing. all of these older cult favorite products are probably trying to have a resurgence on TikTok would be my guess, because if you've been hanging around on YouTube, especially in the beauty space, you've heard people talk about double wear time and time again. That's how I got into it. I feel like a lot of the OG beauty gurus have talked about it, and I will say it's a really, really nice foundation. I know a lot of people that use it as their like go-to full coverage. I think it's full coverage face. So I've tried actually every single one of these versions that they're offering at half off. The one in the blue packaging, which is called the Maximum Cover Camouflage Foundation for face and body. That one is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's like not cakey. Well, it feels cakey, but it's not heavy on your face, and it definitely feels like you're, you know, locked in. So I could definitely see myself picking that one up. The only thing I had an issue with that foundation is there's not as many shades of that foundation, I'm guessing, since it's a face and body. So I felt like the shade I had was always just a tish too light. In the actual double wear, I usually wear 4 and 2 is my shade, and there's quite a few shades in the original double wear. So what you could do is, if you're not sure about your shade, you can try and get shade matched in store and then pick out a shade. But yeah, I wear 4 and 2, and I could definitely see myself picking this foundation up again as well. Do I need it is a different story. So maybe I should make the decision not to buy it. And then they also have the double wear sheer long wear foundation, which I also tried. Again, I had a problem with the shade I picked up, so I wasn't as interested in that. But I've definitely repurchased double wear, the Stay in Place foundation, multiple times, and I've always enjoyed it. And I've only owned the Maximum one time, and it's very, very much lives up to its Maximum cover name. So hopefully that kind of explains that to y'all. And then we have the ABH Brow Wiz. They do this one every single time. I feel like there's a 21 Days of Beauty. This is when everyone stocks up on their ABH Brow Wiz. Again, another cult favorite product. I think that I still remember when that launched, and like everyone's like, oh my gosh, you can get it during the Ulta 21 days for half off. So people would like stock up and like run to their Ultas when they open to get it. So yeah, if you haven't tried that brow product, definitely your chance. Or if you want to just stock up on it. I've never really been like a brow pencil gal, so I don't particularly, you know, invest any money in that category. Then we have a first time steal. This particular product by Kiehl's, the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I remember when Kathleen Lights was really promoting this, she always would talk about how good this is. So instead of $56, you can get it for $28. So I think it's just a like a oil, right? It's a moisturizing face oil by Kiehl's that visibly restores skin while you sleep. I feel like I bought this after hearing Kathleen talk about it, and I wasn't that impressed, but I also don't remember. So take that with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure I tried it and didn't think it was justified for the $56 price point. But who knows? It could have been so long ago, I probably didn't even know what I was doing. So if you guys end up buying it, or if you have tried this and it's like your holy grail, definitely let us know in the comments, because I definitely learn from you guys as well. So yeah, it's always nice when people share their experiences with products in the comment section, especially when it's like a one-time sale and we're all on like no buys and low buys, and we're trying to be smart with our money. So I love hearing your guys' takes on these products as well. And then they're saying this is a first-time steal, which I don't understand how that's true, because they always have these IT brushes for Ulta as part of the 21 days. But yeah, they're saying that some of these airbrush tapered brushes are on sale. So maybe it's that airbrush line. So it's a blush brush, a shadow brush, a powder brush. I've never really been one of those like cult followings for the IT brushes. I know some people swear it's like their holy grail, but it's an easy skip for me on that day. There's an app exclusive Laura Mercier translucent setting powder that's on sale that day, and this is going to be again half off, so it'll be $21.50. Again, this is such a cult product. The Laura Mercier powder was so hyped when I got on YouTube. I feel like I remember back in the day, beauty gurus would like powder their entire face with the Laura Mercier powder, or they would bake with it. And it's a powder I've picked up multiple times throughout the years, and I could never get it to work for me, or I just never really got the hype. I really, really like my Sigma powder. I keep that in my top drawer. I also have so many powders that I need to dip into, so this is an easy skip for me. But if it's something you've always wanted to try, at that price might be your chance. And then this is another one, the Kate Somerville Eradicate Daily Foaming Cleanser. I actually got one of these, I think, sent to me, or like a friend sent it to me, and I tried it, and there are some Kate Somerville products I like. I don't remember liking this one. I really like her Daily Foaming Wash, which is the green. That one Kate Somerville sent to me in PR, and I liked that one. I didn't like the foaming cleanser, and then her exfoliating treatment used to be like so hyped on YouTube back in the day, and it was so expensive. So anyway, all of that aside, I have tried the Daily Foaming Cleanser, and I wasn't a fan, but you can try it for $22 if you're interested. And then as an app exclusive that day, we have the Fresh Sugar Recovery Lip Mask Advanced Therapy for $14. That sounds kind of interesting. I can't remember if I've tried that. I've definitely tried their lip balms, and those are really nice. But I always have such a hard time with lip treatments because there's so many that people say like they swear work for them. And for me, I'm just like unimpressed by these different lip products. So I always have a hard time buying into the stuff that people are saying is like super good. But at least if you're getting a sale, then it makes it a little bit easier to kind of swallow the price point, I suppose. Okay, that day there's also a Teamy Blends Hibiscus Infused Vitamin Serum. That'll be on sale for $23.50. I'm not really familiar with that brand, so I'm not really sure. And then Perricone MD has some select products that'll be half off, and that's an app exclusive. Dermaflash Mini Precision Peach Fuzz Removal Devices and Refills. I feel like I maybe bought that or something similar one year, and I wasn't that impressed by it, so I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. And then we have Urban Skin RX Pro Strength Hydra Balance Brightening Moisturize Infusion. That is $18. I haven't heard of that either. And then we have OPI Press-Ons for sale. That'll be half off as well. I really love the idea of press-ons, but they never stay that long for me. But I also feel like I could do a better job of applying them. I did get my nails done. They probably need to get done again. But anyway, you know, some people are really into press-ons, so I get it. If you're balling on a budget, it might be something that you would want to take a looky at and see. Okay, so March 20th, we have some Smashbox primers. So select primers will be half off. I feel like the theme of this week is definitely like cult favorites that are on sale because, again, the Smashbox primers used to be so big on YouTube, and then they like did a repackaging, so they put them in the squeezy tubes, and I actually did pick them up because they must have been on a different Ulta 21 days because I have two of them because I was very curious about them. I mean, they're nice. I feel like primer is another category that I've kind of put on my no-buy list because I have a lot of primers that I'm trying to use up, and I feel like I don't really see a difference when I use a primer versus not. So I try really hard not to buy primers. The only time I really like a primer is if it's hydrating because I have dry skin, but I can also use a moisturizer for that purpose. So yeah, I'm definitely not interested in that, but the few Smashbox primers I've tried, I had good luck with. So if you're interested in them, I would say check them out. And then we have the CosRX Master Patch Set. So I've been sent these in PR before and they're fine. I really haven't had many like breakouts recently to use patches on, but I did pick up some zit stickers because I've heard good things. And then of course I bought the Zit Stickers full price and I haven't had any breakouts since to actually test them out on. So I'm not really the best person to ask about Zit Stickers, but I have had good luck with the COSRX ones. So if you're wanting to pick those up, you sure can. And then a first time steal, which I'm not really sure. I feel like they've had these Stila ones before, unless they're speaking on specific shades. So these are the Heaven's Hue highlighters. And one of you had commented on last week's video asking which one I preferred, if I preferred the Stila highlighters or I preferred the OFRA highlighters. And I feel like the Stila ones I don't typically see half off, but OFRA I feel like does good sales just on their website if you're like keeping tabs on them. And the Stila highlighters are like a more putty consistency, so they're kind of a little bit different and they're really blendable and beautiful, and I feel like they have a lot of color options for different skin tones. So I would say if you've never tried the Stila ones, now would be your chance, whereas the OFRA ones are pretty similar to a lot of the powder highlights you might already have. So if that helps any, also the OFRA highlighter sale has come and gone by the time you're seeing this video. So I guess it doesn't really matter what I say. And then we have from Kopari, they have the Sun Shield SPF 50. I feel like I definitely don't need any more SPF right now, but that is available. And there's also a Nude Sticks Daily Mineral Veil SPF 30 that is on sale for that day as well. Okay, you guys, I was reading the deals off of my phone and I got so confused because I was like, there's two March 19s. I'm so confused. So I guess the app only ones are like the Laura Mercier powder, the Kate Somerville, the Fresh, and then the other stuff I mentioned. So if you were confused like I am, that was what it was. And I was like looking at it on my phone and then I was so confused. So I went upstairs, got my computer, and now we're all on the same page. Oh my God, that was stressful. Okay, so now we're on to the 21st, which is the Tuesday. And the first thing that is a part of the sale is the Beekman, or is it Beekman 1802 Milk Drops Ceramide Serum. So that'll be $22.50. I've heard of the brand. I don't think I've ever tried anything from them. I'm not really that interested in trying that product either, especially when it comes to skincare. I have a pretty basic routine and I'm very happy with it. So not planning on picking that up. Urban Decay is doing half off their 24/7 shadow sticks. I have so many shadow sticks from so many different brands, so I'm again not interested in that. I'm assuming since it's Urban Decay, it's probably good quality if you're looking for some shadow sticks, but yeah, I'm personally not interested. And then 50% off Bare Minerals Gen Nude Powder Blush. These look really beautiful. I feel like Bare Minerals does have some very natural looking blush shades. If you're into that, you're wanting to pick up a new blush, 50% off is the way to go. So you can get one for $13, which is a great price point. And then online only women founded brands is going to be 50% off. So that's pretty cool. They've got Keys, but it's women founded skincare, select skincare. So I don't think that any makeup brands that are women founded will be on sale. It just looks like it's skincare brands. And then First Aid Beauty KP Smoothing Body Lotion with 10% AHA will also be half off. First Aid Beauty used to be one of my go-to skincare brands when I first started really getting into skincare, but I don't really use their stuff anymore, and I don't think I've ever tried that particular moisturizer. Now, March 22nd is a pretty cool day. There are some brands that I'm interested in. So first off, the Jaclyn Cosmetics Sun Bath Pressed Bronzers will be half off, so you can get them for $16. I'm actually wearing her bronzer today. It's so pretty. I definitely slept on this bronzer. So many of my friends raved about it, and then I finally picked it up during Black Friday, I think. So I wear the shade Top Down, and I think it's a really pretty warm bronzer for my skin tone, so I really, really like it. and I would recommend it to you guys. And then the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Tinted Moisturizer is going to be $23. I've never tried that product, so I don't have any thoughts. And then the Live Tinted Hue Stick Multi-Sticks and Correctors will be half off at $12. I did pick 2 of those up, I think, during the last Ulta sale. I've always wanted to try the brand because it's founded by a South Asian woman, and she went like viral on, I think, like Instagram or something, because she used like a MAC lipstick as a color corrector for her dark circles. So it's kind of a cool story, and they've launched so many other products since. The Hue Sticks are very beautiful, and you can use them on your lips, on your eyes, on your cheeks. It's basically a stick cream product that you can use as many ways as you'd like. And they've got a lot of different shades that you might want to check out. And then we also have online Black-owned brands are going to be 50% off. Again, it's just select products, but it looks like Juvia's Place, Uma Beauty, and a few other things. So if you want to see the full list, you can always check out the Ulta website. And then online only, a first time steal, the Foreo Bare Mini and Serum. So I'm guessing it's some kind of like face massager tool. Let me see what this is. I have never tried this. It's a $219 product. It says the Foreo Bare Mini is an FDA cleared facial toning device combining advanced microcurrents with T-sonic pulsations for firmer looking skin and a youthful glow. Yeah, I've never tried anything like this, so I don't really know what it's for, but there's a lot of reviews online, so if you are very, very curious, you can definitely check it out. Again, if you are somebody that's tried it, feel free to share in the comments, because I would love to hear your guys' real life experiences with these makeup and skincare devices, because I feel like every year there's just more and more, and I only learn from like watching other creators or you guys. Because I didn't go to school for this stuff. I have no idea. So March 23rd, which is Thursday, we've got Lancome Ringen, I don't know how to say that, Eye, Night, and Triple Serum is all going to be half off. I'm not really big on Lancome's skincare. Meili's? I've never heard of that brand. Cosmetics B Flat Belly Firming Cream. That sounds interesting. I don't know about that. Yeah. Proceed with caution. I don't know anything about that. Urban Decay lip liners will be half off, so that's kind of nice if you're wanting to beef up your lip liners. And we've got the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refining Primer. I feel like I remember there was some kind of Pores No More product that was super like famous when, again, I first started watching beauty YouTube, and I think it was a primer, and all the YouTubers were like, oh my gosh, look at this, and it was so expensive, like I could never afford to buy it. But it just makes me laugh seeing some of these products, like now they're just kind of there and nobody really talks about them, I guess. And then First Time Steal Lime Crime Matte Velveteen Lipsticks, 50% off. This is another product I feel like has a really big like cult following, especially back in the day. I don't think I've ever tried a velveteen lipstick, but listen, I love a good liquid lipstick, so I might be curious to check that out if I remember to do so on the 23rd. Okay, now we're on to the 24th, which is Friday, and we've got a surprise steal from Peter Thomas Roth. So if I had to guess, it's going to be one of their masks, probably the cucumber one, or it'll be like a skincare product that I don't know about, but typically I feel like it's always like their masks that are on sale. And then the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascaras are going to be half off for $14. So that one, I think, again, is kind of a repeat guest that comes on the 21 Days of Beauty, because some of the products they offer are for people to stock up and have backups and things like that. I've never been that into the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but if you were going to try it, I guess half off is the way to go. Then 50% off the Clinique Happy Perfume Spray. I've heard good things about this. I feel like I've smelled it in store, but I can't remember. And I have a few other perfumes on my Sephora wish list for the Sephora sale, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. And then we have the Smashbox Always Sharp Eyeliner. That's going to be $13.50. Those look very nice and they have a lot of colors. So if you've been wanting an eyeliner, you can check that out. And then Murad is having 50% off their AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. I've always had good luck with Murad skincare, so if you're wanting more skincare, you might want to check that out. Bobbi Brown Crushed Oil Lip Gloss is going to be half off online, and that is going to be $16. I haven't tried those either, but you know, sometimes it's a good time to try new things during the 21 days. And then we have from the brand Crepe Erase Ultra Smoothing Neck Repair. I know like neck repair cream or like neck cream is something you're supposed to do, and it's like a good thing for like anti-aging, but I've never heard of this brand. So again, if you've tried it, if this is your holy grail, let us know so we can also be in on the, you know, tips and tricks for aging prevention. So that'll be $39.50 that day. And then the 25th, which is gonna be Saturday, we have some surprise steals from Buxom, and that is gonna be, I'm gonna guess it'll be their plumping lip glosses, because it's always their plumping lip glosses. Maybe they're liquid lipsticks, but I've definitely picked up Buxom lip gloss during the 21 days of beauty. And then the IT Cosmetics CC Cream Illumination SPF 50 will be half off that day as well. I've never been interested in those IT Cosmetics CC creams and all the different versions they've done. I've tried it once, and after that I was like, eh. Okay, and then we have the IT brushes for Ulta, which I swear they've had that sale before, so I don't know why it says it's a first time steal. I guess it's that airbrush line. And then we've got the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof eyebrow pencil is going to be half off. I think that's another one that's a repeat guest during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. If you want to stock up, it's either you're like an ABH gal or a Benefit gal when it comes to the brow pencils, I feel like. So let me know which team you're on, or maybe you're not on either of those teams. And then we have Exuviance Triple Micro Dermabrasion Face Polish. It's going to be $39 instead of the $78. So that seems like a luxury product that's on a really good discount. So if you guys are interested in that, that is the steal for the 25th. So that is it. That is the end of the week. And so we'll have 1 week left to discuss. So you guys can expect another video on Saturday, the 25th, so we can talk about the week ahead as far as the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty goes. So yeah, let me know what you guys have picked up so far. Are you interested in this sale? Are you interested in these weekly breakdowns? You guys know I love chatting to you in the comments. Like I said in the intro, I've only shopped once so far, and it was to pick up that Clarins serum because I'd heard good things. So we'll see. Jury's still out. I definitely feel like this upcoming week has more interesting products, and then the next week also has some cool stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to chatting with you guys about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!